Now see the question number 4. The position vector of the points A and B are 6a bar plus 2b bar and a bar minus 3b bar. If the point C divides the segment AB in the ratio 3:2, show that the position vector of C is 3a bar minus b bar. So if we consider the position vector of this point A is p bar and position vector of B is q bar. So A of p bar and B of q bar be the position vectors of point A and B. So this point C divides this set AB in the ratio 3:2. So we take here ratio 3:2. If position vector of point C, which we consider C bar, so we write here C bar equals to 3 into Q bar plus 2 into P bar upon C plus 2. So just we have to substitute the value of vector P, vector Q, and this value must equals to 3a bar minus b bar, because question asks in the form of show that. So the answer, that is the value of vector C, must be equals to 3a bar minus b bar. Now substitute the value of vector Q and vector P. We write here C bar equals to 3 into Q bar. Value of vector Q, that is the position vector of B, which is given as a bar minus 3b bar. So we write here a bar minus 3b bar plus 2 into p bar, the position vector of A, which we consider as p bar. So we given the position vector of point A is 6a bar plus 2b bar. That means the value of vector P is 6a bar plus 2b bar. So substitute here 6a bar plus 2b bar upon 3 plus 2. Now multiply by 3 to first bracket, we get 3a square minus 3a bar minus 9b bar plus 12a bar plus 4b bar upon 5. Now add the like terms. 3a bar plus 12a bar, so we write here 15a bar minus 9b bar plus 4b bar, which we write here minus 5b bar upon 5. So after separating the base, we write here 15 by 5a bar minus 5 by 5b bar, that is equals to 5 3s are 15, so we write here 3a bar minus 5 1s are 5, so we write 3b bar. So this we have to show. See, the value of vector C calculated is equals to value that we have to show, that is 3a bar minus b bar. We also calculate 3a bar minus b bar. So the position vector of C is 3a bar minus b bar. Now see the next question. Prove that the line segment joining the points of the adjacent sides of a quadrilateral form a parallelogram. So first we see the meaning of statement diagrammatically. Here if we consider a quadrilateral A, B, C, D, then we have to show that the midpoints of the sides of that quadrilateral, if we join, then they form a parallelogram. So if we consider here quadrilateral ABCD, and if P, Q, R, S are the midpoints of sides AB, BC, CD and DA respectively. That means we have to consider here first quadrilateral ABCD, then we have to consider midpoint of sides. So midpoint of side AB we consider P, midpoint of side BC we consider Q, midpoint of side CD we consider R, and midpoint of side DA we consider S. Now after joining these 4 points, we get a parallelogram that we have to show by the vector. So first we have to consider the position vectors of vertices of quadrilateral. So we consider here let A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar, BD. Position vector of A, B, C and D respectively. Similarly, we have to consider the position vectors of PQRS. So we write here, and small p bar, q bar, r bar, s bar, BD, position vector of midpoint P, Q, R, S respectively. So in this way, first we have to write their position vectors of vertices and position vector of midpoints. Now by the definition of midpoints, if P is the midpoint of side AB, then by midpoint formula we can write here P bar is equals to A bar plus B bar upon 2, A bar plus B bar upon 2. So for your convenience, you have to write its position vector at that point. Position vector of A is A bar, position vector of B is B bar, position vector of C is C bar, position vector of D is D bar, position vector of P is P bar, here position vector of Q is Q bar, position vector of R is R bar, position vector of S is S bar. So while writing the proof, we use from the diagram. So see, we write position vector of P. Since P is the midpoint of seg AB, we use midpoint formula. So we write P bar equals to A bar plus B bar upon 2. This Q is the midpoint of side BC. So we write here by midpoint formula Q bar is equals to B bar plus C bar upon 2, B bar plus C bar upon 2. Similarly, R and S are the midpoint of side CD and AD. So we write here R bar is equals to C bar plus D bar upon 2, S bar is equals to A bar plus D bar upon 2, A bar plus D bar upon 2. So we denote this as equation number 1. Now we have to show this quadrilateral PQRS is a parallelogram. So for parallelogram, these opposite sides must be equal length and they must be parallel to each other. So we find the vector PQ and vector SR first. So see, vector PQ equals to, so final point is Q, initial point is P. So we write here position vector of Q minus position vector of P. Now substitute the values of Q and P. Value of Q is B bar plus C bar upon 2 minus value of P bar is A bar plus B bar upon 2. Now separate the base. So after separating the base, we get, or taking the base common, we write here, we have to write here bracket A bar plus B bar upon 2. So base is same. So B bar plus C bar multiply by minus sign, we get minus A bar minus B bar upon 2. So plus B bar minus B bar get cancelled, we get here C bar minus A bar upon 2. So we denote this as equation number 2. Similarly, we calculate the value of vector SR. Vector SR equals. Next we find vector SR. So we write here position vector of R minus position vector of S. So from equation 1 we write position vector of R as C bar plus D bar upon 2, C bar plus D bar upon 2 minus position vector of S bar is A bar plus D bar upon 2. Now here base is same. So in numerator we write C bar plus D bar minus A bar plus D bar. So multiply by minus sign to second bracket, we get minus A bar minus D bar upon 2. So the plus D bar minus D bar get cancelled. We get C bar minus A bar upon 2. Denote this as equation number 3. So from equation 2 and 3, so from equation 2 and 3 we write vector PQ equals to vector SR, and this PQ parallel to SR, because if we observe the RHS, we get the value C bar minus A bar by 2, C bar minus A bar by 2. So similarly we can show this side PS parallel to QR. So we write here similarly PS, vector PS equals to vector QR, and this PS parallel to QR. Therefore quadrilateral PQRS is a parallelogram. So in this way, by using the midpoint formula, we can show the given midpoints of the given quadrilateral form a parallelogram. Now see next question number 6. B and E divide side BC and CA of triangle ABC in the ratio 2:3 each. Find the position vector of the point of intersection of AD and BE. So first we see this question. What we have to find? What given? So we see it diagrammatically. Now this point D divides this side BC in the ratio 2:3. This point E divides CA in the ratio 2:3. Now we have to find the position vector of this intersection AD and BA. So we consider intersection of AD and BE as P. So we have to find the position vector of this point P. So first we consider position vector of all vertices, that is position vector of A, position vector of B, position vector of C, and also position vector of this point DA. So consider here first in solution, let A bar, B bar, C bar, comma, D bar, comma, E bar be the position vector of points A, B, C, D, E respectively. If P is the point of intersection of AD and BE, then let P bar be the position vector of point capital P. So we have to find here position vector of this point P. So we use the ratios and given conditions for calculating the position vector of point P. So see, here first we find the position vector of D bar is equals to. So here this point D has position vector D bar, this point B has position vector B bar, and this point C has position vector C bar. So we calculate the position vector of point D by using section formula for internal division. So we write here 2 into C bar plus 3 into B bar upon 2 plus 3. So we write this as 2C bar plus 3B bar upon 5. So transfer this 5 to left hand side. We write here 5D bar is equals to 2C bar plus 3B bar. So we reduce this in the form of vector C, because in both sides BC and AC vector C is common. So we write this as 5D bar minus 3B bar is equals to 2C bar. So we denote this as equation number 1. Now see second side CA. This point A divides this side CA in the ratio 2:3. So we consider here position vector of point A is A bar. Position vector of this point A is A bar. So this point A divides this CA in the ratio 2:3. So we use section formula for internal division. So we write here A bar is equals to again 3 into C bar plus 2 into A bar upon 3 plus 2. So we write here 3C bar plus 2A bar upon 3 plus 2 is 5. Now transfer this 5 to left hand side. We get 5A bar is equals to 3C bar plus 2A bar. Now we require this in the form of vector C. So we transfer this 2A bar to left hand side. We write here 5A bar minus 2A bar is equal to 3C bar. Now observe the RHS of equation 1 and 2. Here vector C is 2 times, here vector C is 3 times. So we multiply equation 1 by 3 and equation 2 by 2. So we write here multiply equation 1 by 3 and multiply equation second by 2. So after multiplying this equation 1 by 3, we get here 15D bar minus 9B bar is equal to 6C bar, and multiplying equation second by 2, we get here 10E bar minus, we multiply here equation second by 2, so we write here 4A bar is equal to 6C bar. Here if you observe, RHS of both equation is same, that means their LHS must be same. So we write here 15D bar minus 9B bar is equal to 10E bar minus 4A bar. Now we require the position vector of point P. So observe this diagram. This point P is on side AD. So we have to require for side AD vector A and D. So we collect vector A and D in one side. So vector A, so we write here 15D bar. Transfer this vector minus 4A to left hand side. We get plus 4A bar equals to, this point P is also on side BE. So in one side we require vector B and vector E. So transfer this vector B to right hand side. We write here 10E bar plus 9B bar. Now here in place of M value is 15, in place of N value is 4. So 15 plus 4 19. Observe the RHS. Here value of M is 10, value of N is 9. So 10 plus 9 19. So we have to divide both sides by 19. Divide by 19. So see here 15B bar plus 4A bar upon 19 is equals to 10a bar plus 9b bar upon 19. So we can split up this 19 for LHS as 15 plus 4, for RHS as 10 plus 9. So we write here 15b bar plus 4a bar upon 15 plus 4 is equals to here 10a bar plus 9b bar upon this 19 as 10 plus 9. So this is the position vector of point P, because this point P divides AD. So we get here from this, if we consider this side AD, so here AD. So from these two we say that therefore P divides side AD. We simply say AD. P divides AD in the ratio 15:4, and P divides here BE in the ratio B in the ratio 10:9. So in this way we find the position vector of point P, and the ratio in which that point P divides side AD and BE. So in this way we solve the question.